Welcome to Deep Thoughts with Christy Ogle. Business is a spiritual game. The ultimate spiritual game. This is Christy Ogle with Deep Thoughts. So, what does that mean? Business is the ultimate spiritual game. Business is all built on faith. Because you start a business, you expect it to get busy automatically. It doesn't always necessarily happen that way. You have to have faith that what you're doing is going to work out. In business, you get kicked in the face a lot. You get bumps and bruises every stage of business. There is a devil at every single level of business. Thank you, Debbie Sardone. You have to have faith. It's all going to work out. You have to have faith that you're going to make the right decisions. So therefore, business is the ultimate spiritual game. I started my business along with my husband 7+ years ago. And we had this idea for a little business, and we thought we'll do handyman services and cleaning services, so we'll get the men's side and the women's side. We ran our ad in the newspaper, put a $40 ad in the newspaper. I remember getting pennies out of my car to pay for tax because we just didn't have that much money back then. And we started this little business. We put the ad in the newspaper. We couldn't afford the Waco Trib at the time, so we put it in like the nickel newspaper. I think it was the Thrifty Nickel. And we put it in there. And we ran it for a month. And week number 1, we got no phone calls. Great idea, renting out husbands and wives. Week number 2, the phone did not ring. Week number 3, the phone rang. We got our first job. It was a handyman job. It was installing a new lock in somebody's home. So Max went out there, came back. Somebody paid us $80 for Max to do this. We were like, wow. And the phone started ringing slowly. Our first big job was $500, and it was painting a ceiling, and I was not good at it. Max had to fix it. And then we were rolling pretty well for about 3 months. And we were just running ads in the newspaper at this time. And it just stopped. Why did it stop? We thought, well, maybe it's January. A week in January, no phone calls. A second week in January, no phone calls. A third week in January, no phone calls. What was it? The newspaper had shifted something, and they quit running our ads. So we were just a few months in the business, and we thought we were out of business. And then we started running the ads again, and we realized we didn't want that to ever happen with the newspaper again. So we started running ads in different places. And at every different level of growing our business, there's been some kind of devil that kicks you in the face, that tries to drag you down, that you think's going to put you out of business. But you have to have faith that it's all going to work out. We've had all of our employees walk out on one day and jobs to do that very same day, and had to rehire an entire team. I've had multiple business partners that have stolen from us, that have done their job incorrectly. I sold my business. Somebody tanked it. We reacquired it, and we had to rebuild it. And we're still rebuilding it today. I've gotten distracted with other businesses over the years. But I had to have faith it was all going to work out. I know my mission on this earth is to help families put their family first through sometimes spouse. I know there is some greatness within me that's uncovering every day. I have to learn new skills every single day to stay on top of the game. I've got mentors like Tony Robbins, Pete Vargas, Dean Graziosi, Brandon Burkhart, Debbie Sardone. People I listen to all the time to help me get better and be better. Because every step I'm better in business, I'm better personally. It's had me open myself up spiritually to be open to new things. Meditation. Looking at the world in a little bit of a different perspective. Knowing that those little things don't really matter. And ultimately, I'm going to win. So business is a spiritual game. I'm Christy Ogle. Thanks for joining me for Deep Thoughts.